ladies and gentlemen, for the 1050th time, it is the Mason and Friends Show, featuring that dude called the Black Hand.
Yeah.
As well as his Junus.
What up, bitches?
And myself, Mahoney. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
What's happening, y'all? What's good out there today?
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Well, this is a Thursday episode, so God knows it could be happening by now out there.
it's so much shit going on in the fucking world. Who the fuck knows what's
Okay.
gonna pop off? What you got?
Is you voting for Trump?
What, for his third term? Depends on who he's running against, probably. Who is the Democrats going to give me to vote for? Probably some dog shit piece of shit. Hopefully there'll be a third party to vote for. Maybe a Thomas Massey if we're lucky.
This
Because
motherfucker.
he's gonna find a way.
He certainly seems to be attempting to.
He's gonna find a fucking way.
And
They say they already done found a loophole.
Well, like, I just...
They say they already done found it. They done already found a way, bro.
I'm so
That
sick of
orange
foreign
fucker.
policy. I'm so sick of foreign policy, but I don't think it's going to be any better with anybody else. So I don't
It's not
even
gonna be
know
better
who to
because
vote for.
fucking our armies been merged with Israel. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Like Israel's running the show anyway. Been running the show.
Yeah, kind of. Yep, it's a pretty unfortunate situation. But I wish I could argue against it and say, no, Mike, that's not right. But I can't. Like, it's how I feel about it. That's how I see it.
You know, when it's like a third party has to come strong, but my thing is this: I need somebody that's gonna stand on business and do actual something, but I know they can't do nothing because the money is controlled. Whoever's controlling them, you gotta see where their money's coming from and who's controlling that money, where it's coming from, and who's that person, because you already know how it's gonna go. The top families own every fucking thing, and the quiet families are the ones you don't hear about. You know what I mean? You can't point at somebody and say that person's a Rothschild or a part of JP Morgan or part of the fucking Saudi family. You don't know none of these people.
Yeah.
You've never seen them, but they're there. You know what I
Well,
mean?
there's a lot of people out there that are in really high-end positions of power
Yeah,
that we can't do much about
absolutely.
because we don't even know who they are.
Exactly.
And it's all been like anonymized on purpose,
Yep.
so that we're just a blinded, ignorant populace
That are
that's
going back and
hating
forth with each other
itself.
over stuff that really, at the end of the day,
Doesn't matter.
it don't. Everybody wants the same shit, but don't know how to agree to come to that conclusion of like, all right, how do we get to this part
Because
right
it's
here?
been team sported, but it's like an individual wrestling match all the time.
Yeah.
It's a one-on-one wrestling match, no matter what the issue is. It's always like, well, I prefer Hogan. Well, I prefer the Iron Sheik, or whoever the fuck it is. Whoever the two wrestlers are out there, it's Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. That's really what it's like. It's like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. These guys are almost the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they got different styles. They're into different things. This one's wearing pink. That one's got hearts. Like, these guys are, like, right there. They're right there together with each other.
Yeah.
And when they wrestle each other, like, you like one more than you like the other. But you don't think of either of them as the great savior.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They're just a couple of fucking wrestlers. And that's what professional politics is these days. It's like, it's Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania every fucking 4 years. And you're like... you guys both suck.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways,
Yeah, it's like-
neither of you are Stone Cold, and I don't get to vote for Stone Cold. I gotta choose between Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, like 6 in one and half a dozen in the other. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, man, fuck them. Fuck them all. We know the game. We know the system. How do I play this game enough to where I can benefit from whatever I can benefit from?
Like I've been saying for years, vote for me. 2028, man. It's come this far. First it was 2020, a clear vision. Mason didn't win. 2024.
That's what I can say.
I tell you, I missed my time. Why did none of them idiots run with a clear vision? 2020, a clear vision.
Like, our education is just fucking hard.
Well, most people wouldn't even get that. They'd be like, 2020, what is he talking about?
Yeah.
Even though that was the year. Well, I'd have been a much better candidate than Biden or Trump. I'd have been a much better president than those guys.
But fucking... Ted DiBiase said it best. Every man got his price.
Everybody's got a price.
These motherfuckers, man, as soon as they get up in there, I'll give you this money. All you gotta do is this. Okay. Motherfucking.
Well, and even if you don't, like maybe Trump didn't, and then they shot his ear off, and he's like, okay, all right.
No, they pretend to shoot his ear off.
All right.
I'll listen.
Whatever you guys say.
The magic cartilage ear. Surprised there wasn't no attempt last night. Wasn't it last night? Didn't he have
Correspondence dinner a couple days ago, a day or two ago.
He wasn't at the All-Star game.
Man,
No, the WNBA All-Star
They
game?
weren't gonna put him out that bitch.
Nah, Obama went to that.
Yeah.
The Secret Service were there for Obama, not Trump.
I was watching the 3-point contest.
I didn't watch none of that.
That joint looked pretty cool.
They said the 3-point joint was good. They said the game actually sucked.
The game was trash. We watched the game for like 8 minutes. Fucking but the 3-point contest was pretty tight. They don't do like I guess what the NBA does, where they go like around.
They go all the way around
the key. They got like different points, shots spread out, and I guess you got to hit those shots and then move up to the next number, and it ends up being like a damn near half-court shot, but there's like a team. It's probably like five people shooting, just like bam, 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 taking turns type shit, just shooting in like 45 seconds or a minute.
Huh.
So it was almost like a relay type shit, you know what I mean? But it was pretty cool. We were bowling. Jesus Christ, man. No, they were bowling. I wasn't fucking doing bowling. Nothing, bro. I bowled a 40 or something like that.
God damn.
Were you doing like the behind the...
At one point in time, I
under
started
the legs?
bowling left-handed.
He
That's the only
probably
time I
gave
could
up,
hit
man.
anything. Because
Damn.
my ball would kind of start going, and then shoot, the curve would just turn on, and then
That's that
she'd be
shoulder.
right in the gutter. So
That's
at
your
one point in time,
shoulder.
I was bowling in the other lane, throwing it, and that bitch was still kissing the thing, scooting back in. She like, bowl normal. I'm like, this is how I bowl. I don't bowl the other way. I just like it.
You put that spin on it and you
Just
fling
like it. And usually just goes maybe one arrow over type shit. You know what I mean? This motherfucker, shoom, right in the gutter.
Your rotating
Shoom,
cuff's about to be gone then, bro.
So then I'm starting to throw left-handed. I was throwing granny out that motherfucker, get maybe about 7. I'm like, bro, fuck this shit. But I got hammered. I don't know what happened either. I got fucking hammered,
He
bro.
said that
doesn't
like
help.
By the second game, man, it did help me a little bit. I got 10 more points. Fucking
She
in
went
the
from
second
40 to
round.
50?
Yeah, but
dude.
it was bad.
I usually don't break 100, but I think I could have beat you.
Oh, it was bad.
know, I
it was
might get
terrible.
to
No, I
120.
was in last place.
No, wait,
there was 9 of us, bro. I was in last place
Were you drinking
with
at the
like
bowling
children, man. Like
So were y'all in 2 lanes, 9
two
deep?
lanes, yeah, just deep as fuck. I was getting my ass handed to by everybody.
They got
I was upset.
They got late teen children. They're good.
I was upset, bro. But I got hammered. 'Cause I don't drink that much. I had 2 Long Islands. I
That'll
was
do
fucking
it,
damn near
dude.
trash by the
What's
time I
wrong
got
with
home.
you? 2 Long Island. What is wrong with you, bro?
That's a normal fucking
That is
Chili's night.
not. That is. I mean,
Give me a Vegeta.
Maybe
You know what I mean? Two Long Islands in the Vegeta. You know, the one before the Vegetas. You know what I mean? Get in that Vegeta and then get on down the road.
I need 1 pre-Vegeta and 1 with or during or after.
Maybe
Vegeta.
make the boy drive if it gets too physical.
Dude, you know you can't do that, dude. Like you gotta have a sober driver in the car. While
That's what I
somebody's-
told him. He's let me drive. I said, nah, bitch, can't. It's illegal. So what you talking about? I said, well, I'm clearly hammered. You know what I mean?
So he can't
and
drive.
Lisa been drinking. She ain't fucked up, but she been drinking. I said, so therefore, you can't drive.
There you go.
Because you're technically drunk. So I'm driving. If anybody's going down for this shit, it's gonna be me. Alright? It's gonna be me. Just come back and get me. Don't forget about me when I'm gone. The things I do for y'all fuckers.
I'm sacrificing for you.
Wait a minute, who's driving? I got the keys to get the car. Oh yeah. You gotta give them hell when you can, man. But it was terrible. It was terrible. I think it got like I think I bowled a 63 to one game, but it was like 7th frame. I had like a 29. I'm like, bro, this is not real life, bro. Like, this is not fucking real life.
That motherfucker said, this ain't real life. This ain't what happened to me. I'm usually not like this.
Somebody pinch me. Somebody pinch me. This ain't real. I'm about to get the dinosaur out that motherfucker. Give me the fucking dinosaur, man. Fuck it. I'm cut off. Had enough of this shit.
Well, that's good. At least she had a good birthday, though.
Yeah,
It was Lisa's birthday, right?
Thursday, but you know they got a weekend and all that, you know.
Well, you had a whole weekend birthday party for the Jubu in Richmond.
Pretty much, yeah.
There you go.
We went out and did the damn thing.
Tearing up the town.
Yeah, and then them fuckers had me playing pickleball.
What?
Oh, there you go. How'd you do with that?
I mean, I'm a man, so it's kind of hard playing that game, you know.
Hard to play full court ping pong.
That's why I was like, bro, this, you know, it's like he's like, you know, they're giving me shit. You're not that great. I'm like, well, I play men's sport, you know what I mean? So that may have something to do with it, you know what I mean?
Like if you go back further and do
It's
some
not
tennis.
that. I mean, it's just you got to hit it softer type shit. You know what I mean? And
all you're trying to really do is just hit
finesse,
it over the net.
Yeah, finesse game.
Yeah, it's.
You can't crank on it.
I mean, you can. The one dude that they were playing with, he had a nasty little serve. I'm like, all right then, we're professionals out here. This is the fucking PBL out this bitch, y'all. What we doing out here, bro? Calm fuck
About
down.
to be on the Ocho.
That's what I was screaming. I think Ocho was around that motherfucker record.
Well, you might have a purse to win at a tournament at the Ocho.
But then again,
Might be like
he could.
50K.
You know what? The motherfucker could be like how this motherfucker is. You know what I mean?
Well, this guy's a savant though.
Yeah.
He gets out there and like gets a little bit of taste of that, like how it really works.
Oh, I'd be in the
And
league.
then-
Yeah, I'd be
that's what I'm
tearing shit
saying.
up, man.
You'd get all fired up.
You ain't moving that much.
You'd be out there like, you see my friend right here on my shoulder? Yeah, my shoulder's bad, but I'll still fuck you up. I
I be getting on them a couple of them. It's like, how'd you hit that jump? And you know, hey, I got the talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
And then
called
I'd serve it right in the net type shit. You know, it's
anticipation,
like,
sir. I anticipate well. I know what I'm doing out here.
It's like I know the angle. I know the angle what I need to do. I just don't know if I can actually do the angles. Like pool, you know where you gotta hit that goddamn 9 ball to get that motherfucker over there. But for some reason, when you hit that motherfucker, usually, I guess you ain't hit it where you're supposed to hit it.
You gotta think about the spin you're trying to put on it, where you're gonna hit it on the ball, and where it's gonna go. There's a number of factors to consider. Could be a lot to deal with.
But that was a terrible, sporting weekend for me.
So you technically showed up for bowling,
if you
but
had
that was the extent of it. If you had bet on yourself, you'd be mad at yourself.
Yeah, because I've never performed like that in bowling.
Would your over under be 100? Would you be like,
100 all day?
I'm going 100 over easy.
100 all day. I don't get like 150.
But you saying if somebody was out there
I get over 100. I always get over 100.
You wouldn't have gotten drafted.
Did you bring your own ball?
No, hell no.
Okay.
At one point in time, I got all hammered. I went out there and smoked a bowl and came back, and I was wearing my Reeboks for about 6 frames. But the track was slick as fuck. I almost fell every time.
I hate those shoes. They make you.
I had to stop. I couldn't even walk because I was gonna slide. I was sliding everywhere. I had to just stand still and try to bowl because I couldn't walk on that shit. I could barely walk with my Reeboks. You know what I mean? I'm like, God,
so when you were wearing their shoes,
bro.
you were.
Oh, I was sliding. I was moonwalking all across that motherfucker. Front walk, side walking. Foot's just doing this the whole time on the fucking floor, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I'd have got like the double-handed sideways granny, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, my girl.
That's what I'd have been working on.
I'm gonna have to, that's kind of like the Hadouken shit.
Yeah, you gotta like
Hadouken.
You gotta put a lot of pump into it, I think, but you gotta put the spin on it.
I'm gonna try that one on the next go around.
There's probably a YouTube video how to really do it. But I've seen motherfuckers where they come out, they got the double-handed, and they lean up into it, and they put the whip into it.
They put that thing on it.
Toss it out there, and it goes out and just curls right up into it. I figured out how to do that once or twice, but I've never really been good at it. And
I never could put a spin on a bowling ball. I'm just a brute with it. I just fucking just.
You go out there and brute it?
Yeah, I'm like Fred Flintstone.
Well, I can't throw it. That's the thing. I can't throw it.
He's Fred Flintstone bowling.
Yeah, I don't run up with the tippy toes, but I just caveman.
I'll take that little 6 though and toss the fuck out of it every now and then. You know, I mean, give me a little 6-pounder, 8-pounder, just chuck that bitch so the guy comes over and
yells at you. You're gonna break the ball.
That's a child's ball. Oh my bad. I thought it was 10.
Yeah, see, I ain't got no choice but to
I've
get
been
the
drinking.
16.
I ain't see the one. I'm sorry, sir.
I gotta get the 16 because
Where
that's the
my
only
keys?
thing that's got big enough holes for my fingers.
Yeah, you
Like,
gotta
I
get
have
the
to get
XL
the
shit.
16.
Yeah.
I gotta get that big ass motherfucker that's all the way at
that
the
16
end on the
XXL.
bottom shelf. You know what I mean? And they only got two
One
of
with
them.
dust on it.
Yeah,
And
you gotta
one,
blow it off, yeah.
one has it's all chipped up and shit. You know what I mean? It don't roll right.
Yep. Old.
It just
Old
sits
ball.
there for fucking big-handed sons of bitches like myself. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep. With a
then-
wide grip.
the other thing I hate is the shoes because the shoes they
Shoes are
always
terrible.
besides
They
of
ain't
my
got nothing
feet.
for you either.
That's what I'm saying. When
Yeah,
they're always mismatched.
You're
Oh,
like Shaq. I'll take a 27, and they're like,
We got
we
a 14 and a 16.
We could put them together.
I got a 14 right and a 16 left. Does that work for you?
We got a pair of shoes, but they don't match. You know what I mean?
27.
Get the motherfucker with the curled up fucking front end like
can
an
you-
iron sheet.
Can you buy your own bowling shoes?
I probably could,
yeah,
but I don't bowl enough.
Like I'm saying, do they build them even in your size?
Hell yeah.
Are bowling shoes in your size even available?
I'm quite sure they are.
Because bowling shoes, they be pretty fresh sometimes. I've been to bowling alleys, been like, yo, these shoes are live as
You can
fuck,
probably
man.
get bowling shoes up to it. 18 probably.
I went to one place. Where was it at?
20.
Matter of fact, it was
Be custom
two-
after that.
Wait a minute.
I would think.
It was 3 years ago.
How many 20 inch
I
footed
know.
motherfuckers is bowling?
The
I know some
place-
big-footed motherfuckers that could barely find shoes at all.
The place that
yeah.
we went to go for like a Christmas thing. Oh no, it was like a team building joint. We went to Bowl America. I think it's Bowl America in Manassas, right across
Yeah, right there
the
behind Pargos. Well, where Pargos used to be.
Pargos, fuck yeah.
And
Oh, I loved the Pargos back in the 90s, bro.
and
Fried
I went in
shrimp with
there.
garlic fries.
Pargos was some shit, bro.
I was like, yo, I need a size 16. And they came out and they were like Adidas shell toes. I'm like, the fuck? Wait a minute. Where did they match? Like, and they fucking fit? Hey, who the fuck in here runs this place? Because usually this don't happen. Like, this is tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the ladies looking at me like, well, sir, people do have big feet. Bitch, no shit, I'm one of them. I'm just impressed
Yeah.
that you have shoes because most bowling alleys give me some mismatched shit. The laces don't match, the shoes don't match. You know what I mean? They're
You ever
old
been
as
to
fuck.
ones that got the Velcro?
Oh yeah, the Velcro.
Just a Velcro strap?
Oh man, they be good.
Yeah.
I like the Velcro with the shoestring for sure.
That's a great classic, like, basketball shoe type thing.
Yeah.
But now the hell they make them without even laces. You can wear them. They got the whole tuck inside.
Oh yeah,
tongue,
yeah.
Hold your foot on in there. Wild days, man. Back in my day, we had shoelaces to make your shoes stay on your
I
feet.
don't trust the shoe without no
Laces are in.
shoelaces though.
I had to tie my laces in order for my shoes not to fall off. You kids don't know nothing about that. You just put your foot in your shoes.
Just slide
And then
them
you
on
laugh at your granddad when he get the Velcro joints out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I had Velcro shoes when I was 12. I mean,
Granddad's putting his shoes
7.
on.
there. Oh, the nostalgia. I was talking about him the other day.
man, I want some glow-in-the-dark Keds. Fuck the bullshit.
Not the glow in the dark kids, yo.
Yeah, don't
Go
fuck the
ahead, yo.
bullshit.
This motherfucker
That's what
said
I'm after.
he wants the glow in the dark kids.
I want them. I want some steel toe Heelys. That's what I want.
Steel toe Heelys, okay.
That's because he wants to run around the job site.
Yeah. God damn, I do some walking.
Yeah, because now,
You better have on your hard hat, dog.
because you ain't
Strapped
got
up.
you ain't got to drive around nowhere. It's just because you're inside the facility now, right? You're not even on the outside.
So,
so
I'm
it's all-
on the outside too.
You need a
okay.
Segway,
I work everywhere.
like an off-road Segway.
I'm the only person that works out there. Apparently, every day I fucking cuss those fucking guys out, man. I told them, man. I'm saying, yo, y'all got me doing this punch list. When can I do it for real? Like, what are you talking about? I said, when can I go punch these fucking guys in the goddamn face that lied to y'all motherfuckers and said they know how to do any goddamn kind of electrical work? I said, I don't know how many times I got to go in there and I got to do one of these fucking foreigners' fucking job, and he actually knows what I'm going in there for. Like, how the fuck does this dude know what I need off of his fucking to-do list type shit?
he
You know what I
already
mean?
knew what the fuck he
because this
didn't
motherfucker
do.
knows if he don't do it long enough, they ain't gonna have me do it because I don't know if you know this or not, but the job got to get done, motherfucker. And the only way to do a job is to do the fucking job.
Yep.
All right, not sit around on your face and ass and talk about what y'all gonna eat for lunch the next fucking 5 fucking days. Actually do some goddamn work. I don't know how many times I'll be like, do these guys know they're allowed to use tools? Right, and the boss, you know, like, what are you talking about? I'm like, do these motherfuckers know they're allowed to use fucking tools? You know, like screwdrivers, you know, like a fucking tool, these fuckers know they can use them? I'm like, well, yeah, okay, well, why the fuck don't they motherfucking use them, bro? I'm like, why the fuck do y'all call me up here to tell this motherfucker to screw something onto the goddamn wall when it's in his fucking pocket? I'm like, look, I'm not gonna keep doing these motherfucking jobs. Why don't you start giving me a quarter of these motherfuckers' paychecks since they ain't doing but half their fucking job? Fuck are y'all talking about?
I bet they do their job then.
Can we fire these motherfuckers? Can y'all just not pay these motherfuckers? There ain't nobody out here working. Ain't none of them motherfuckers working. I don't know what the fuck y'all paying them for. But it ain't the work, bitch. And I don't know if you know this, but some of these motherfuckers probably making $70 an hour right now to do nothing.
Yeah.
What in the fuck, bro?
Taxpayer funded.
Yeah, appreciate you. I told him, I said, why can't I just punch these fucking guys in the goddamn face? I want to get a list and line them up and just fucking punch them in the fucking face.
I'm gonna come get a job. I'll come work for $70 an hour.
You just gotta tell them you know how to do it.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I got a tool belt with a couple of tools in it.
These motherfuckers are clueless, bro. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers, man.
I would literally be out there with like a book, looking at how to do whatever.
That's what all these motherfuckers are doing. ChatGPT and have that shit, you know what I mean?
Shut up.
YouTube, Google.
You'd be surprised how many fucking professionals
Shit, doctors do
ChatGPT
that shit. Doctors will go on Google and look up shit.
Well, you know, like doctor stuff, I feel like there's good applications potentially for solid AI to be able to go through medical records and determine something about a patient. That makes sense to me.
No. They're not,
but
you're
they're
telling
asking
them
like,
symptoms.
how do I remove tonsils? And it's like, step A. You know what I mean? It's like Spies Like Us shit. Like, get out the medical textbook.
Yeah.
And look at how to do the surgery one step at a time while you're slicing somebody open.
Like, hell, I
You'd be
remember
surprised how many people
when I got locked out of my
Google
truck,
ChatGPT.
the fucking locksmith that came, the first locksmith that came, Googled how to fucking break into my truck, and I'm looking at this motherfucker like, you're the professional.
He got the tools, though. That's the difference.
Yeah, he
you
got
could
tools.
Google it, but you don't have the tools. So he should have a truck full of the tools. So when it's like, you need to use this tool, he's like, I got that tool.
The thing
Don't know how to use it, but I got it.
Exactly. That's what it was. I mean, it threw me off because I'm
Watching
like,
it. Let me watch it again.
motherfucker, you're the professional. So when the other guy came out,
Then he turns around, truck's open, that'll be $300. I'm like, yeah.
that guy couldn't do it. The other guy came out.
Wait a minute, the guy that Googled how to do it couldn't get it done?
Yeah. The other guy comes
Must have been
out.
on Reddit.
He has the exact same tools. Exact same tools.
I don't think they diversify the tools, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
what's
pretty much
Slim
the
Jim,
primary set.
the balloon jolt, and then maybe
Yeah.
a screwdriver and a hammer if you can't figure it out. You know
A
what I
rubber
mean?
band or a wavy
Yeah.
piece of metal.
Yeah, give me
or
6
plastic.
tools.
I'm like, what the fuck? This dude,
With a string
the
or
one
two.
dude shows up with the whole thing on his motherfucking truck, you know, the locksmith, whatever. The other guy shows up in a little fucking,
He got a Ford Ranger extended
yeah.
cab.
like a
I see
little
the list
van.
saying
It's like a
Go-Go Power.
little van joint.
Joint on the back. I said, oh my girl.
It's a little tiny van, yo. He pulls up, gets out. He's in flip flops, young. Like he got out of bed.
Hell yeah.
Came
He's
there.
coming from the gym.
He
That's a
said,
business, man.
I need to pull up right next to your truck. I said, go for it. Pops the bitch open. I'm like, what the fuck? You had the same shit this motherfucker had and did it without no problem. The other guy ain't
Did he
no locksmith.
Google how to do it?
Nah, he got there. He said he got there. He looked at it. He said, "Let me try two things right quick." He tried the one joint where you put it in the key. It's a trigger. It's a lock picking gun.
Yeah.
That didn't work. And then he was like, well, "Wait a minute. Let me try this here." He had the same tool the other guy had, but it was a little thinner, and fucking got the shit open. I'm like, motherfucker. How this motherfucker supposed to? Y'all have the same shit.
Skills, man. You got the guy with skills the second time.
I'm like, God damn it, man. What the fuck? But like you said, a lot of people do that shit, man. You'll see a lot of professionals Googling shit how to do something. I'm like, what the fuck? You got the license for this.
You're the professional.
Well, and that's the thing, dude. I do
I
car
can
part
Google this shit and do it myself.
I do car part shit. I gotta Google shit sometimes. Just
it's
to get an
different.
idea of what I'm
I'm
fucking
usually
trying
always
to
got to
find.
Google some car part shit.
But you're like, I got like a catalog that's supposed to give me the answer. And I'll still have to Google stuff sometimes. And
But
then be like,
that's
oh, okay,
different
that helps. But
than like you being a doctor or electrician.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Shit like that. Like
I didn't
you
go
went
to school for
these
this.
shit. Yeah, exactly.
I don't have a degree in how to do
Yeah.
this, and I'm Googling it.
Did this shit in high school for a year or two or some shit like that.
But an
maybe.
electrician, or not an electrician, a locksmith, that kind of jives though. Like, if dude had Googled it and gotten it done, like, I would have been like,
Yeah, I'd have been cool.
You may have to
Googled
with the dumbass electric cars and any of the other shit. There might be some kind of dumbass car.
Oh, yeah,
some
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
special something.
if the electric
I would
car
think,
shit be a real
as
problem.
far as locksmithing.
I would think you could get something that would be radioactive or radioactivated.
You have the frequency or some
yeah,
shit
some
like
kind
that.
of
Some kind of
communication.
something you would think.
Yeah. Well, I just gotta run this frequency over your car. Beep, unlocked. There you go.
Yeah, but then everybody's getting that shit on the Amazon. Next thing you know,
Yeah.
EVs are getting
it'd
stolen
be like them
because
boys
of
going
this.
around turning the Roku TVs on and shit like that in the neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Bro, the motherfuckers that were popping the Kias when they figured out this is what you do for a Kia.
Yeah.
And Googled how to fucking steal a Kia.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a TikTok-y thing, I believe.
It was. They put everything on. Oh, wait a minute. There's a new drug out. This shit got me. I wish I could remember what it was.
It's Baltimore's finest.
No, man, they had it on the news. They were talking about.
Baltimore
I
spies.
think it's called like.
We ain't sniffing shit no more, boys.
I think it's called 7 ohm. 7 ohm.
7 ohm?
Yeah, I think it's 7 ohm is what it was called. It was a brief thing that came on fucking TV, and I'm like, what the fuck is 7 ohm? So I looked at. I think I it might still be in my Google searches. I had to look it up to see what the fuck this shit was, and I'm like, God damn, a new drug I never heard of before in my fucking life. And here's what they talking about on TV. I'm like, ain't this about a bitch? 7-OH-M-OH-M. Or is it 7?
I seen some video with dolphins getting high off of pufferfish.
Oh, that's what they do. Oh, did y'all
Yeah.
get that thing that I sent you?
Dolphins get on the
The
puffer
dude
fish.
that fucking, I sent y'all this motherfucking shit, and this dude has an animal fetish, and he was like, he fell in love with he got a hard on for a dog when he was 5, tried to fuck the family dog, and it didn't work out, and ends up fucking a dolphin. Like, he goes down to the dolphin joint, and was like, he got in the water with the dolphin, figured out how to fuck her, you know what I mean? Had sex with the dog. I sent it to y'all on the gram. Had the group joint.
I swear I heard about this on the radio 20 years ago. You gotta make friends with the dolphin, right?
Yeah, he was like, he was down
You
there with
can't
the
just fuck the
dolphin.
dolphin, you gotta get to know the dolphin.
He was like, man, they made eye contact, like the dolphin would nibble on his arm, like, and it got aroused by the dolphin nibbling on his arm.
Pink Fox got a nice sexy drink out.
Do what?
Yeah, Pink Fox is dropping a drink.
Oh yeah, the drink. He got a lot of shit going on. He's been doing a whole lot of things.
Oh, and Kenny, Splinter, Master Splinter reached out, said that he wanted to co-sign on the warehouse stuff that Mike was talking about, that y'all used to battle.
Yeah.
Throw tomatoes at each other.
Yeah.
When they started freezing them and then throwing them at each other.
Told you we used to fuck each other up, young.
Allegedly, there's a picture of the night Mike jacked up his direct supervisor.
Oh, it is.
They wrapped him and put him in
we wrapped his
makeup
ass
and
up.
drove him around the entire building and parked him in front of the
Parked him
manager's
in front
office.
of, yep.
Yeah.
See?
So that's real
So I
talk.
told you, man. I don't tell no lies, bro.
Shout out Splinter.
Shout out Splinter,
Big
man.
Splinter in the house.
Yeah, man. We used to have fun back in the day, man. I told you, we used to beat the shit out of each other. Motherfucker, man.
Fucking degenerates, man. Michael, you're involved with some madness, bro.
Oh, man. I told
Beating
you,
on
man.
people, coming in with black eyes and broken teeth and shit.
Having a blast, yo. Getting the work. Well, we got the work done. That's the thing. All that shit would happen, and we still banged the work out like it wasn't shit. Good times, good times. We used to get, we working night shift in a warehouse, John. We used to get fucked up. I don't know if they probably still do, but probably nowhere near like how we used to. Like, I remember one time the power went out. They told us the power was gonna take like 3-4 hours to cut back on. So we're like, fuck it, you know what I mean? We went to Hooters. Like, we were down the road from the Hooters. Let's go to Hooters. We gonna be, power's gonna be out for 3-4 hours. Man, we got towed up. We in Hooters getting fucked up. Our whole department in there, drunk as a motherfucker. They calling us. What do y'all want? They're like, power's back. Or where y'all at? We've been looking for y'all. Y'all department's behind.
It is not happening right now.
And I'm like, what are you talking about? You said the power's gonna be out for 3-4 hours. They're like, the power came back on 15 minutes after you guys left. That's y'all's fault for telling us.
Yeah, don't tell me
that
3
the power's
hours.
3 hours. We done got fucked
Bitch,
up.
how many need at least 2 hours to
I'm
sober
like,
up enough
look,
to
we
drive
are
a fucking
fucked
forklift?
up. I said, we are drunk as shit. Do y'all want us to really come in there and fucking pick these cases? They said, yeah, all right. Man, we got high as gas getting back in that moment. By the time we came in, we were fucking slammed, yo. They're like, yo, just let these guys do what they do. We back at motherfucking picking, dropping, doing all that shit.
You handle your business.
Yeah. They're like, fuck, we back here.
Nobody lost a toe.
Nobody. Like,
everything was fine.
They left us the fuck alone because they already knew we were fucked up. We told them we were fucked up.
You're in the zone.
Yeah.
Let it ride.
We're riding around eating. Like, shit, we still hungry. We gotta fucking eat.
You're on the forklift with, like,
pretzel
curly
hanging out,
fries
shit.
and fucking pretzel tips.
Man, whatever. We had the yogurt cups. We had the sandwich meat.
Oh, y'all were pulling shit out the freezer you were working in.
Yeah, fuck
crazy.
that. Shit, man, all that food back here. Yeah, we gonna eat this shit. Then
Yo,
fuck
pull
that.
one of them racks of ribs out and put it on the fucking
Bruh.
Get that on the smoker.
Let's get that
Back
thing
in
on
the
the
day,
smoker.
the
By the time I leave,
freezer,
these ribs are gonna be perfect.
They gonna be
the
mighty
freezer
fine.
used to have these heaters by the door when it would open up that you could warm your hands up. We would go in the back and we would get fucking ham and cheese and shit like that, turkey and cheese, and we go by the heater and melt that shit and be eating that motherfucker, man. Like, that place fed us great, you know what I mean? Like, we would come out that motherfucker, you had a good hustle in that bitch back in the day, because you could steal whatever and fucking sell that shit, yeah. I ain't give a fuck. We was getting steaks, like, you can tell a motherfucker, like, yo, man, like, people come over to houses and shit, be like, oh, man, where you get them shrimp from, man? From work, yeah? Man, how I get some shrimp like that? Man, you give me $20, I can get you a whole case. You know what I mean? And then you show up and you got this box of this fucking a shrimp, and they're like, what, $20 for that? Yeah, hell yeah. Can you get anything else? Yeah, what you want?
You need?
I
got what you need.
Yeah, man, can you get some steaks? Yeah, what kind of steak you want? What do you mean, what kind? What kind of
Man,
cut?
we'd have been eating good in the neighborhood. I'd have been like, how many fucking filet mignons can I get for $20?
Bruh, but we used to clean up when we won tickets
Mike
to a
be
football
hooking me up
game.
with filet mignons at $2 a fucking
Bruh,
steak.
we would hook up like we would make money out that bitch, man. Like when we went to the fucking football game and we lost the people that had the grill, and we all had the food with us. Like motherfuckers, like, man, what we gonna do? I said, man, watch what I do. I go see somebody
that's slick,
that's
Mike. You roll
tailgating.
up on somebody with a big ass grill and you say, yo, I got a bunch of good ass food. I just need somewhere to cook it. That's like got blunt.
Yeah, got weed. Yeah, that's exactly how it went. Cause it was like, yo, man, I got lobster tails and shit. They're like, man, you ain't got no lobster tails. Yeah, we got lobster tails, we got shrimp. Like y'all cooking burgers and dogs. We got lobster tails and shrimp over here.
Yeah, y'all can have them burgers and dogs if you want, but you can have some lobster and shrimp too.
I'm like, yo, I'll hook you up with some of these motherfuckers if you cook them. If we can use your grill. Like, man, you bullshit. And I'm like, here, holy shit, hey y'all, these motherfuckers got lobster and shrimp and shit. Yeah, fire the grill up, bro. Let's get this going, man.
Let's get it popping.
Here. They're like, oh man, these are some good ass steaks. These motherfuckers the broad steaks.
Motherfuckers say less, dog. Let's go. Hold up, I'll turn on these other burners.
Man, turn these motherfuckers out. They was like, what the fuck? Then we ate. We're like, yo, y'all can have the rest of that shit. Appreciate y'all. I'm like, what? Yeah, we act like we balling, like we bought this shit. No, motherfucker, we stole all this shit. Here, half-ass motherfucker. We ain't taking this back with us.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of this evidence.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all had this. Y'all eat the rest of that shit, man. Do whatever y'all want to do with that shit, man. That's y'all's. You know, appreciate y'all helping us as well. You know, get us to tailgate and get fucked up. Yeah,
I'm full. You full? Yeah, I'm full. Let's go.
All right, we good.
Yeah, you got that arrested.
Hey, man, what y'all gonna do with these steaks? They ain't ours, they yours now.
Yeah, man.
I don't think them cats in there do that shit like we used to. There's no way they can do it now.
Yeah, you can't do it now. It's all taken care of. It's all weighed in and weighed out and all that kind of shit.
Man.
Yeah. Everything's locked up. You go breaking into a box, they're gonna be all up in your ass.
Yeah, they could probably.
I'll get fired right out the gate trying that shit you was doing back in the day.
Oh my God.
You'd have been gone. They'd have been like, psh.
Man,
Like, you know you can't be doing what you've been doing,
We
right?
always lose about $3,000 when this black ass motherfucker comes to work every day, man. We gotta try to figure out what he's doing.
Maybe you be inviting people to the barbecue at your house on the weekend.
Maybe like actually looking at the
and
cameras.
it's like the vice president of the company is standing there and he's like, where you got all these ribeyes? And like, yeah, you know, I got to hook up.
We always wonder why 6:30 that motherfucker goes in there with a duffel bag, and then he goes in there about fucking 9:47 with a little book bag, and
Big
they
Mike
both come
always-
out full as a motherfucker.
Always thinking with a book bag full, like hanging off his back, hardcore. heavy looking.
Steaming.
Yeah, steaming.
See, the thing was, the suits that we used to have, they were baggy suits, so you would just put the shit around your legs.
I got about 16.
And walk out.
You put like frozen steaks on your hot ass legs and walk out?
Yeah, because our cooler, they had ice. We would go in there with our coolers and get the ice out of the ice maker, because everybody thought they're just getting the ice for the cooler for the beer, because they knew we drank at lunchtime. So they're like, oh, these motherfuckers are just putting fucking ice in their cooler for the beer. Nah, bitch, we put this shit in there for the
Mike
fucking
was
food.
working in the early 2000s like it was 1978 somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, motherfuckers are like, what, I can't have a couple of drinks on lunch? Man, you see, I always drink a couple of beers on lunch. You know?
Because lunchtime, you got to go to 7-Eleven because that's the only thing you had.
This beer doesn't even have alcohol in it, you see?
We get a beer, get a deuce, and fucking smoke a blunt, and then go back to work and be right, yo. And be good to go. All the good old days.
I'm gonna get this Optimo and I'm gonna unroll it, split it,
shit,
fill it, re-roll it.
My joints were Dutch Masters, the green leaf Dutch Masters.
Green leaves, man.
That was my motherfucking joint right there.
Green leaves were great.
I didn't fuck with nothing else but the fucking green leaf Dutch.
Unroll the green leaves, split the brown.
And man, was good to go.
Yeah.
I remember we used to put a little honey on that joint and let it burn slow. Man, goddamn.
A honey dipped green.
Yes, sir. Yep. Yep.
The Garcia Vega green.
Because I tried to do the Phillies. When you first started burning, it was Philly blunts, because that's all you thought.
No. I never really liked those, but you know, when they got flavored, they were way better.
Yeah.
Than just a regular ass Philly.
Yeah.
But if you were smoking a flavored blunt, you might as well get like a fucking whiteout.
Yeah. The whiteout grape. The whiteout grape was always good, and the whiteout pineapple was a good one. That was a good one too.
Pineapple's always a solid option.
People love the peach, but I didn't care for the peach too much.
I never really liked any of them per se. The thing I did like was a green leaf Optimo.
Yeah.
Just a nice Optimo. And I'd unroll the green leaf.
Optimos were good, and the green leaf Dutch.
Yeah, anything with a green leaf, I was gravitating towards.
Yeah.
Because it sort of cut the harshness of the darker tobaccos on other things.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. It did. Like fucking, I remember when we went to fucking had to take that girl to fucking Woodbridge, me and your brother, and fucking she rolled a whole pack of Titans. God damn.
Oh Lord. Roast Phillies? Philly Titans?
She rolled a whole pack of fucking Titans, man, and we burned every last one of them motherfuckers. Fucked up. And your brother decided he was gonna bring Fishy, and fucking we had to throw Fishy out the window because his dumb ass, we got lost because fucking the girl told us the directions. I followed her directions, and we got lost in this little fucking neighborhood, right? Passed the same cop twice. I was like, yo, we about to get pulled over, yo.
Back in those days, bad news.
He took Fishy, threw Fishy out, fucking.
Fishy's a bowl?
Fishy was a bong.
Plastic bong. It used to be. It was a Red Lobster cup. or like Pargos would do that shit too. You get them tall ass like margarita plastic things or whatever.
Yeah.
This was actual fish with the wide mouth joint, and they made a bong out of it.
Yeah.
Was it glass?
Nah, it's plastic.
Oh, okay.
So he throws the bong out. Fucking, we had just got.
Y'all riding in the car with a 2-foot plastic fish homemade bong.
Yeah, because he was like, he wanted to take this motherfucker.
All the time.
The shorty that was with us, because the girl that we dropped off gave us a half pound, so she got this motherfucker stuffed up in her shit in the back.
Jesus. And
We
y'all
got
just hit the bong with a half pound of that. Y'all are crazy.
Bro, we all got cigarettes lit. The cop comes to the car. It was a young cop. First thing out of his mouth was like, dude, why you blowing off smoke in my face, dude? And I'm like, oh, this is going to be great. I said, man, look, we're lost. We're trying to figure out where we're at. He was like, where are you trying to go, dude? I said, I'm trying to get back to Warrenton. He goes, oh, dude, you're completely lost, dude. Dude, this is what you got to do, dude.
If I was going to Warrenton, bro, this is the last place I would start, man.
Yeah, why are you out here, dude?
He goes, dude,
How'd you get this far out of whack?
He said, dude, all you got to do, dude, man, is you go this way, dude. And
You got a couple of dead digits next to a pound and a half of meth in the trunk or what, man?
And then he goes, dude, all you gotta do is go this way, dude, and then you go straight, man, you go past the gas station, dude, and you're gonna be right there, dude. I got you, man. I said, All right, cool.
You'll
Appreciate
totally
you.
recognize where you're going, man. Have a great day.
That's exactly what he did.
But that's what a cop's supposed to do.
And he walks away,
Like,
right?
you guys are just chilling.
Walks away.
You know, real threat.
His
Multiple
brother.
felon, perhaps, but not a threat.
His brother goes, we got to go back and get fish. I said, motherfucker, wait till the cop leaves. We got to wait till the cop. We got to act like we know where we're going. Once he told me the directions, I had them memorized. We're good. I know how to get out of here now. He was like, okay, so we act like we're leaving. I see the cop pull, and he goes this way, and he's gone. I whip it back around. He's like, Mike, do you remember where I threw it out at? Yes, motherfucker.
Y'all the stupidest shit.
I remember where Fishy's at. We're going to go back to get, we got to save the fish, man. We had to save the fish. Fishy was a part of our childhood, okay? Fishy
Hey, look at,
was
I
a part of our
understand.
adolescence. We needed Fishy. So,
I understand, but I'd have been like, Fishy would understand. We gotta go.
Nah, he wouldn't.
no, he wouldn't. we had to get Fishy, yo.
I was
So,
at one point in time, pretty much all of Fauquier High School was involved.
everybody
with the
knew
fish.
Fishy. When we say kiss
Kiss
the
the
fish,
fish, right.
everybody knew who
That
it
was
was.
Fishy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we go back, and I'm like, yo, you threw it out right about here. He was like, fuck man, where's it at? I said, I'm quite sure it's probably underneath that van right there. Shorty gets out the back. She's like, hold on, let me go check. She gets out. She gets under the van, comes back out, Fishy in hand. I'm like, bet, let's go. We out. Haul ass. Got to get gas. Get to the gas station. The cop told me where, because I knew where I was at once I got to this gas station. I'm like, bet, cool, we got it. This other dude rolls up on me in a similar car. I was in Colossus then. He rolls up in my car's exact twin. He goes, yo, man, you ever race your car? I'm like, nah, I'm pumping gas.
This is a Supra, right?
No, this is a fucking
This is that
Caprice.
A Caprice.
Yeah, Caprice Classic, yo. 84.
Sedan or whatever? Like with
It's a
four
boat,
doors
yeah.
and like not a station wagon.
No, this is connected
Yeah,
bumper to
yeah.
bumper.
Four
You know,
door,
with
yeah.
two steel beams connecting
Old
it.
cop car.
Yeah.
Full on frame.
Like
frame
the
on
Blues
vehicle.
Brothers will build.
Yeah, old cop car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the dude, I'm feeling, the dude pulls up. He's like, "You ever race that joint?" I said, "Nah." Why? He's like,
80s
"Man."
cop car like what or like Roscoe P. Coltrane would have had.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So he goes. You want to race, man? Pink slip for pink slip. I'm like,
What the fuck is wrong with people?
nah, bruh. This is my shit. I'm not racing you. I don't know what you got under your hood. He's like, nah, I got the same thing you got. No, the fuck you don't, bro. You just don't run up on nobody. I'm
Out here
pumping
trying to
gas.
steal people's cars.
You have a good day, man. I done had enough shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hoodbridge.
I go in the fucking to the gas station and I'm like, all right, I pay for my gas or whatever. And the guy behind it was like a dude night because the dude was like, hey, dude, what they got talking to you about over there, dude? Because that's the second time this dude been to the gas station. I'm like, what the fuck is with the dude shit out here? I'm like,
What's with the dude in the
Nothing.
Caprice, bro?
I was like, it's not. He just wanted to race. Oh man, dude, I don't think you want to race that dude, man. I don't know. He got something with that car, dude. I'm like, I figured that much, bro. But appreciate the look. I was like, man. I told Black Boy, I said, man, we gotta get the fuck up out of here, yo. I called that girl back. I said, bitch, don't ever ask me to take you nowhere ever again. I said, I appreciate you getting us fucked up and giving us all this good goddamn greenery, but I'll never do this shit again with you, bitch. I won't do it.
That sounds like a madhouse.
Well, the whole thing was I was actually doing it for his brother because the girl that she had with her was a shorty that he had been wanting to holler at since we were fucking younger.
So you trying to help him out with his game?
Trying, yeah. But the motherfucker didn't have no fucking game. Like, he was just fucking idiot.
Well, he sounds like a professional game killer every time I've ever heard about him.
He is, but he tries to be.
He's a game killer.
But the
yeah.
motherfucker was just a dirt. Like, I'm like, bruh, we got the girl that you've been wanting to holler at is in the car. You're in the back seat with her. We got a ride to go to Woodbridge and back, and all you gotta do is spit your game to her. The other shorty, me and her, we like this. We good. You need to talk to this chick. So talk to the chick, bruh. I set it up for you. As soon as she told me, can you give me and my girl a ride? Who's the shorty? Oh, what? I got a homie that needs to ride with me. All right, cool, bet. Bruh, you could have been set up at night, but you didn't do it. You failed the mark. You missed it. I don't understand how you fucking are that fucking ignorant and dumb that I gave you the ball. I threw the perfect lie. So I threw it right up to you.
And he went up and hit his head on the rim.
He didn't even get up to the rim.
He didn't even jump.
He just watched it.
He just watched it like I was shooting the ball.
Who's gonna jump up there and dunk that?
Yeah, like he's not making that shot because it wasn't my shot to shoot, motherfucker. I was helping you.
Yeah, I was putting it in the vicinity of the rim so you could grab it and throw it down.
That motherfucker pissed me off that night. I said, bruh, you can't be that fucking stupid.
Oop to Nobi. That ain't Kobe.
Damn near 2 hours in a car with this chick and you ain't fucking say or do anything. Like,
You didn't even try to have a conversation with her?
Man, the conversation was just stupid because his brother didn't know how to fucking talk. His brother was His brother was like Butthead on fucking Beavis and Butthead. He literally laughs just like Butthead. It was like, bro, come on, man, get your shit together, man. Get your shit together.
But it doesn't sound. I mean, whatever.
You know, like fucking hell. I try to help people sometimes, man. I really do.
You know, you really do put in some effort for folks sometimes.
Because I'm like, there are perfect scenarios that happen, and the scenarios that fucking happen, all you gotta do, if I could put you in that scenario, you just gotta do your part. That's all you gotta do. Like, when this motherfucker ended up with the fucking mess of a bitch that he ended up having back then, that was a miracle in itself. We didn't even know that was gonna happen.
He stumbled and fell into that.
Yes! That fucked everybody up because nobody could believe it. Nobody could believe this shit actually happened. And when I'm telling people I witnessed...
He was targeted. That's all that happened.
It could have been.
He was targeted.
He could have been.
He was sought and destroyed. Seek and destroy. Meow.
But I was like, and that was an amazing thing. But it was one of the moments that he just happened to be out of the camp and was able to come out.
That's why they kept him locked up for so long. Like, look
You know what? You were like Harry Potter. You know Harry Potter, they kept him locked up under the stairs. Yeah. You were just locked up in the basement the whole
when
time.
you're not going to be off at your little magic school or whatever it is, we're going to keep you locked up under the stairs, we are. Just keep your ass under the stairs, Harry Potter.
Yeah, I believe if your parents had a room under the stairs, nigga, that's where you would have been.
That's Jew Potter right
there. Yo!
Jew Potter.
Jew Potter.
There's that little storeroom under the stairs.
It's where he rode his first broom, it is. Jew Potter, right? Living under the stairs. The broom closet.
Yeah.
With a tiny bed.
Oh, we always felt bad for it, though. It's like, damn, you missed out on a whole lot of stupid shit that we did. But when he got out, he was able to get into some of the stupid shit. But he missed out on a whole lot of shit, though. Because we be telling stories
Just
like,
quick draw McGraw.
I ain't get out.
Because we would tell
I
stories.
didn't get out much.
You didn't make it out very far.
Fuck no.
He's like shot within sight of the fucking fence. You know what I mean? He gets out. He ain't far from the fence. Crack, crack, crack.
It's the gun line, boss. It's the gun line, boss.
That window right
He
downstairs.
got to the gun line. Jew Potter didn't make it past the gun line. He didn't.
Drive by and see him looking out the window. Damn, if it ain't Jew Potter. That's really
Next thing you know, Jew Potter's out there with a fucking baby stroller, handling business.
Nah. That motherfucker did go straight to work after that shit.
Man.
Boy, that man worked his ass off like a motherfucker.
That Jew Potter's a grown-ass man out there making lots of money, he is. Mr. In charge. I'll fix your problems. Oh, you don't know how to do electrical work, do you?
Applebee's days.
Oh, yeah, to start off with was Applebee's,
That was rough.
Yeah. I remember because they treated you like a slave, dog. They beat on you like a British mule, dude. That place was ridiculous. Like, they'd be like, all right, so you're closing tonight. I'd be like, closing with the Jew, and he'd be like, yeah, they got me in at 6 in the morning.
Damn,
And I'd be like, what are you talking about? Yeah, man, they told me I'm working full time, man. I got a kid on the way. And I'm like, what? You're like, yeah, man, I'm full on in it.
It's 1:30, motherfucker. Yeah, I know we gotta hurry this bitch up. I gotta go home.
We gotta get this done.
Gotta get this done. I gotta be back here at
4
5
hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Man,
Boss says I can be back here at 5. I gotta hurry this up.
Get home so I can get my 3 hours in.
Yeah, damn.
And that's that one time when that boy sent the dishwasher home on us, and we went and got high in the parking lot. Y'all gonna be here all night. I said, well, the fuck, we gonna be all here all night. All right, then we went and got high. Shit, we come back. We weren't washing dishes. I know that.
No reason. That's right. He was washing dishes.
He was washing dishes because that motherfucker realized. Hey, I'm gonna be here all night. Cause that was another thing. Motherfucker, I'm here in the morning again. I just roll over. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I ain't even gotta go home.
I'm making what, $9 an hour? I'll stay on the fucking clock, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't need to leave. Do you?
Yeah, working 20 hours when I make $108 out here. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Times is tight. Fuck, asshole. Lucky gas was only fucking, filled a Honda up for $12, you know what I mean? But shit, that's about the only goddamn thing I go for.
99-cent gas. Goddamn, boy, those were the days, boy. We used to fucking just ride for no reason.
Yeah, that was nice.
No fucking reason whatsoever.
Have yourself a car that gets 12 miles per gallon and just be out cruising around.
We would just fill that fucker up and just go get high. We just ride on roads getting high all day.
That's my 90s. That's my late 90s, riding in a car getting high.
That was it. That's all we did.
Yeah.
Like, were you the one
I didn't even
was...
know y'all in the 90s.
Yeah.
I was like in another place in Virginia doing the same thing.
Same thing on back roads, just riding.
Yep.
Was it you that was with me when we stopped at that brother's house and got free barbecue?
Rolling blunts and riding on back roads, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Wasn't you? I swore it was you. It might have been KP then. We was on this back road and we got hungry, and every time I would pass this house, I always honk the horn and people wave their hands, whatever. They was having a cookout one day. I said, man, shit, it was going to Middleburg or Middleburg, and I was like, man, that grill was smelling good. I said, wonder if they'll give us a plate. Yeah, it was KP.
Happy KP.
Yeah, you just rolled up.
You're riding out that way. Happy
hey,
KP.
cuz.
I honked the horn. They waved. I pulled right in the driveway. They're like, oh shit, yeah, get a plate. But that motherfucker looked at me and was like, yo, I don't believe this shit worked. I'm like, yeah. It was like poetic. It was like poetic.
Yeah, we back, man. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, what part of the family you with?
Yeah, it was just like poetic justice.
One light-skinned brother on the grill. It's fine. We'll be alright.
I did the same shit Tupac did. I was like, I wonder if this shit gonna work, and it worked. And I was like, bet, yeah. We sit there, ate,
roll up and be nice, man.
Yeah, that was it. We talked shit, man. We ate, played fuck. I think I pitched some horseshoes, and then we rolled the fuck out. Yeah, kept on riding. Got fucked up on the way back home.
Yeah, sitting in the parking lot, sitting in their driveway, rolling another blunt.
Now we always had everything ready to roll. Every once in a while we would roll. Remember the McDonald's tray? We stole the shit from McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's tray.
Yeah.
Pre-roll is a good idea.
Yeah.
Pre-roll is always a good idea.
That way you had to worry about shit.
Well, that's all you got. You pitch it. Back in those days, you got that. That's it. We'd go out with 2 or 3 or 4 joints rolled on Friday night. We're firing them up in random parts around town.
Yep.
And then fucking riding around.
Because there wasn't no shit for. It's still like that now, where the kids ain't really got shit to do. But these kids, they ain't like how we were.
They don't want to ride around in a car, let alone get high.
Because they're at home, they communicate with each other.
They just want to get on their video games.
They just get on a headset.
You know what? I'll bet they'll get on Grand Theft Auto and Teams Online and ride around in cars together.
Oh, for sure.
Smoking fake weed and bullshit.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I bet they would do that. But they wouldn't do it in real life.
Nah. And like I said, I'm glad these kids aren't like that. You know what I mean? Because
see, we should make like a live-action video game that's based on being a stoner in the 90s.
Yeah, a lot of kids don't smoke.
Shit. They don't.
They might try to sneak a drink in, but they don't.
Yeah, that might be a little taste. That's not even a whole fucking drink. They just a taste.
They don't.
I'm sure there's some kids out there.
There's some smokers. I ain't saying like weed out.
Not y'all's.
Yeah, the ones we see out here now, like, they're not like how we were. Because they really can't, they ain't got nowhere to really ride to. Because the cops be on these roads like crazy now.
Yeah.
Because the cops that are cops now were the motherfuckers that were us that didn't get to ride with us. You know what I mean? Like, oh, these motherfuckers, they ain't let me ride. Fuck no, bitch. You know what I mean?
Narc.
Yeah. We already know what the fuck you about. Yeah, fuck you. You ain't riding with us. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Jesus.
But yeah, like now, like we was talking about that the other day. Me and wife were talking about, like, you know, when you're out here, if you weren't playing sports, you was either doing some kind of tree work, yard work type shit. And if you wasn't doing a sport or doing tree work, yard, you was riding around getting fucked up. Because there wasn't shit, to this day, still ain't really shit to do for youngins out here.
Well, but everybody seemed to be smoking weed when we were in high school.
Yeah, it did seem like everybody was burning. You know what I mean? There wasn't a motherfucker that you run across.
There were people that I didn't smoke weed with that I knew smoked weed. And there were so many people smoking weed.
Yeah, pretty much everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
But now, I guess because it's like not as taboo, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it might not be as available to children. Because, like, I'm not going to sell a kid weed, and, like...
It's all dispensary now type shit,
right?
Really. Like, once you get somebody's garage weed or whatever, you know what I mean, or someone's homegrown shit.
Once there's a place that you can, like, go and buy it as an adult, you're not sharing it with the kids like you would have been 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah, it was easy to get a dime back in the day.
Yeah. I bet it's a lot harder now.
There's a lot
less kids walking around school selling weed.
I used to go to fucking Stevie with whatever I had. Be like, I got like $4, bro. What you got?
Yo, this motherfucker was bad with it.
He'd be like, here's a quarter.
Whatever change this motherfucker had, yo. He come to you with a couple coins, like, hey man, I got $1.25.
Give me a bowl, man, or something.
No, I've definitely done transactionals with the Jew unit in that level.
You and me both, bro.
You're like, man, can you spare a gram?
Oh man.
Yeah, I can spare a gram, my man. I got you.
Mom's tight, man.
Your brother was a douche when it came to shit like that.
Similax a bitch.
I'm sure his brother was a douche.
Oh man,
like,
he was bad. Yo man, you gonna go half on this with us, bro? Nah, I can't.
But let me hit that.
Smoking. Yeah. Then he'd be like, man, it'd be like, all right, I'll put half of my bag in here, put half of your bag in here. I'll give you a little bit. Nigga, what the fuck? You did a little no.
Yeah.
Bitch, you better put in on this motherfucker.
I gave you a sprinkle.
Yeah.
Don't put in just your hit.
Was that hash?
Exactly, yeah.
Was that hash?
Here's my hit.
I hated burning with his brother. His brother was always stingy like that.
Like him and Beggar Boy.
Oh my God.
Beggar Boy rolled in Virginia Slim.
God damn,
Virginia
man.
Slim blunts. Barely any weed in that motherfucker.
A whole bunch of tobacco.
You got like one leaf height worth.
Yeah, you gotta make it half as long. You gotta make it half as long as twice as thick.
5 of us fucking smoking.
Quarter-day baby blunts, you know what I mean?
The fucking getting a quarter hit.
Anorexic bulimia blunts. Fucking shit, man. Like, God damn it.
I don't even know how he rolled those fuckers, man, truthfully.
No shit, because his hands are just big as mine.
Yeah, and that's small as fuck, man. Tight.
Like, these long, skinny blunts?
Regular blunt, but just, I'm talking about like one, just...
Probably no
one layer.
About as thin as this motherfucking right here.
The string?
Yes.
Yo, I don't know how you would do that.
That's what I'm screaming. Yeah, that's Beggar Boys.
You would have to cut off the vast majority of the paper. Like, if you got it in a twist.
No, he won't cut shit. That's what I'm saying. That's why I ain't fucking smoke with that boy.
No, that's terrible.
Usually smoking all paper.
That's all you be smoking on.
If you're smoking paper. Blunt made out like that, that's all tobacco.
I don't really fuck with blunts because they fuck with my lungs.
Yeah, no, blunts are a thing of the past. I don't really fuck with them myself. Maybe a stuffed black on occasion.
I remember when they came out with the wraps. Remember when they came out with the wraps?
Yeah.
Man, them motherfucking wraps were the shit.
Them motherfuckers still be grabbing them.
Quick to the point, you know?
Yeah. They had to fucking dump nothing. You just take it out, unroll it, roll it up, and do it good.
If they get dry, they're toast.
Oh, yeah. You got to keep in that Ziploc joint. You can't, because once you open that package, you can't close it back up. It's a wrap. But they were always good. They burnt slow, too. Less mess. Oh, the good old days. Now you got raw paper cones. You got these cones and shit.
Yeah, people are lazy as fuck, man. Nobody knows how to roll a good joint. I mean, a couple of us still do. But, it's a lot of this just stuff in a cone.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean?
I got lazy. I got that automatic jolt. The little roller.
But that's the little two
wheels,
the little two wheels, and you put it together and twist it.
Yeah, that ain't.
Yeah, that still takes a little bit of effort, though.
I got a face mob the joint where she can do multiple. You just put the shit in there, and it just shakes it on in the motherfucking joint. You tap it and
but those are like the cones that you fill, right? Yeah, they make the little trays that you fill up.
Yeah, I got one of them trays where you can drop the cone inside the whole tray.
Yeah.
That's how I had all the motherfuckers at my wedding. My sister did all them.
Oh yeah, sure.
I bought her the machine and fucking boom, here, go to work. You know what I'm saying? I need them for the wedding.
That was an amusing event to have that going. Everybody's got a jet.
Yep.
Like, okay, all right, I like your style.
Oh man.
I'll fuck with you. That's cool.
Yep, served on a silver platter.
Yeah, J's on a platter.
Yep.
There was no sugar bowl of cocaine though.
No. That's what the Tony Montana joint.
I would have stayed. Actually, I always say that, but I don't really fuck with cocaine. I might have taken a bump though if it was
I would have stayed.
that raw and uncut. I'd have talked Trashley's ear off if there had been cocaine
This
around.
motherfucker's stupid. Dumbass. Oh shit.
I'd be like, Lisa, you can't tell me nothing. I'm talking to everybody at this fucking party. I don't give a fuck. Hey, Mike's blonde, crazy cousin.
Niece, my niece.
Hey, what are you doing, girl? Come here and dance with me.
Oh shit.
Come here and dance with me, honey. Give me a hand. I'm gonna shake it.
That was a good night. It was a good night.
We're gonna do the Watusi up here.
This motherfucker said the Watusi. Stupid ass. Motherfucker dumb.
Oh, Lord.
Put on Twist and Shout. Come on, let's go.
I said put on Twist and Shout. God damn.
I got a request, DJ. I got a request.
Hey, DJ. I need Funky Town.
This motherfucker said.
Spin that shit,
Won't you
blood.
take me to Funky Town?
Spin that shit, blood.
Put that shit on. I'm trying to dance with these girls in this boiling, goddamn.
My head is fucking flow.
My headache went away when I got to that sugar bowl. Won't you take me to Funky Town?
That bumper. That's what I was telling them cats the other day. I said, man, I was telling them cats, man, when I did construction work, I said, man, them Hispanic cats, that's all they talked about every day when I get to work. Hey, papi, you want bumper? No, motherfucker, I don't want no bumper, motherfucker. Y'all do that shit.
Yeah, that's a daily activity. No, thank you.
No bumper? No,
I'll take a
motherfucker.
bumper at your wedding once. I'll take one bumper
Them
at your
motherfuckers,
wedding.
man, yeah, we would go to work, and that's the first thing them motherfuckers do. A bumper, papi. No, motherfucker, I'm over here burning my J. Like,
Yeah, that's too early in the day.
I'm good, man. I'm gonna hit this bitch and I'm gonna break that wall down. Them motherfuckers be out there hustling. I'm like, God damn. Then they go shit. I'm like, hey, you know why you shitting, right? Yo, papi, my stomach.
bumper be all
Hey, your
cut up.
bumper's fucked up. It's cut with Excellent.
Yeah.
No, papi, pure. No, the fuck it ain't,
No,
buddy.
poppy, baby laxatives.
Yeah, I said, buddy, no, that's laxative. You bumper laxative. That bumper make you shit down, motherfucker. You know what I mean? No, papi, this
At
good.
least you're
okay?
passing it through yourself pretty quick. You know what I mean?
He'd have found a silver lining.
Hey man, you're moving it through your system.
Ready for that drug test on Monday.
That's getting that to the other side of town. Know what I'm saying? That's moving to the other side of
Bring it
town,
on in.
so to speak.
Hey, man, I'm good. That's cool. Yeah, I done shit this out already.
Hell yeah. Doing the damn thing.
I'll never forget that shit, construction shit, boy. Fucking bumper my ass. No, bitch.
A
And
bumper.
they had no shame.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that said, we're
Oh, yeah.
gonna have to bring this episode of Stupa to a close.
Oh, man.
We'd like to thank you so much for listening.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to encourage you to check out old episodes as well as new episodes.
Like, share, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
Unless you're Lisa, don't do that. Be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick.
Little bit by little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Keep moving forward.
That's right. Keep grinding on the shit you're trying to get through, because that's how it's going to get done.
We believe in you.
And don't forget, we love you very much.
Love y'all.
We wish you nothing but the best.
All day, every day.
And peace be with you.
Gone.